Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Anwar and Mawson proudly bring to you one half of their YouTube review team. It is me, Anwar, here to give you a preview of Summerslam 2012. See all the rhyming I did in that? See the effort I go to please you guys, the viewers, to make this entertaining. I do rhymes. I'm one of the greatest poets of all time. I'm like Robert Burns or some other guy who does poetry. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, this is going to be my SummerSlam 2012 preview. Let's get into it, shall we? Santino versus Antonio Cesaro in a WWE United States Championship match on the pre-show, which is going to be on YouTube as per usual. Seeing as it's on the pre-show, I don't think they're going to take the title off Santino. They like keeping it on him. I think it might be a part of his contract to stipulate that he might need a contract when they just stick him with him for now, like, oh, leave it. Let's make title runs longer. Even though he's not doing anything, let's keep it on him. So for that very reason, I think they're going to keep the title on Santino. This should be a good match between him and Claudio Castagnoli. I just call him that because I'm getting confused between Santino and Cesaro, Santino. So Castagnoli versus Marella. Should be a good match. I mean, Castagnoli's a fantastic wrestler, probably one of the top 10, maybe 20 wrestlers in the world right now. Santino, one of the top 3 comedy guys in the world right now, wrestlers anyway, along with Colt Cabana and Eric Young, in my opinion. There might be someone else on the indie scene who's good, maybe like Shockwave the Robot or someone, but I don't really follow the indies at the moment, so I can't really say. So yeah, that's that match. Second match I've got on here is Triple H versus Brock Lesnar. Now this should be absolutely fantastic. I really cannot wait, because anytime I see Brock Lesnar, I just think, wow, this is real. Not real as in real, but this is real as in this is really good. This is what I want. This is the real deal when it comes to professional wrestling. This is what I want. I want to see Brock Lesnar. Now, a lot of people, me included, I might complain about this too, but a lot of us in the IWC, the YWC, are complaining, why bring Brock Lesnar back if all you're going to do is bury him? Well, isn't that the point? Isn't that the point, to take someone who you made into a superstar, who fucked you off and left you? Why not bring them back? Why not put all your top stars over him to make them look even better? Because Lesnar's a huge name still. Even after losing to Cena at Extreme Rules, even if he loses to Triple H at SummerSlam, he could even go on to lose to someone at the Survivor Series and then to The Undertaker at WrestleMania, and he'll still be a huge name because he's Brock Lesnar. He's legitimate ass kicker. He's exactly what it says on the tin. Anytime you put him in the ring, we're going to want to see it. So he can lose as many matches as he wants. Especially when he's only fighting once every 4 months. MMA fighters, Tito Ortiz. People still want to see Tito Ortiz, although he fucking loses all the time. I like Tito as well. I don't really have a problem with him. I know a lot of people do, but you know, I think he's alright. Next match, CM Punk versus The Big Show versus John Cena for the WWE Championship. I think if they wanted Punk to lose the title, they'd have it in a one-on-one match. Why build him up all this way if you're just going to take the title off him in a stupid way? So I think the title's going to stay on him. He'll probably do something underhanded and cheap tactic to beat John Cena. The one thing I will say about WWE at the moment is it's 50 Shades of Grey. Now I know that's the name of a book that's come out recently, and I know it's nothing to do with wrestling, but hear me out. In the Attitude Era, we went away from the whole bad guy versus good guy concept. And I think that's what WWE is trying to do right now, because we've got Punk, who was a good guy, but then they turned him heel, but then he's acted sort of similar, but a bit more complaining, but then not really done anything too bad. He's just in the grey area in the middle. And there's a lot of guys at the moment, like Jericho as well, heel, turning face, but he's still being a bit of an arsehole, so he's just that grey bit in the middle. It's 50 Shades of Grey. I mean, that's the word that I'm using just because it's a famous book at the moment, but, you know, it is just shades of grey. Punk has to win that one. Then we've got a singles match, Daniel Bryan versus Kane. I'm guessing this is something to do with AJ. I've not even heard of this match being announced on TV. That being said, I have skipped through a lot of Raw and skipped all the SmackDowns recently. Kane versus Bryan will be a good match. I mean, Daniel Bryan can have an awesome match with a bloody broomstick. It's a generic quote, but it's absolutely true. Bryan is an absolute workhorse. He's the best wrestler in the world still to this day. I totally believe that. Yeah, Bryan, don't know if he'll win actually. It'll be a good match. Not too sure who the winner will be. Then we've got Ziggler versus Jericho, singles match. Again, this match should be good. Who will win? I'd like to see Ziggler win. Again, for the same reason as Brock Lesnar before, a lot of people complaining that Jericho's been brought back. Why bring him back if all you're going to do is beat him by other people? Same thought process. He's a legitimate star. No matter what you do to him, you can have him lose 20 matches in a row. Release him as soon as he goes back into his celebrity world where he's doing his rock star stuff and dancing on ice and dancing with celebrities and pop idol with the stars and whatever he does. He's a legitimate contender again. We'll be craving for him to come back into the main event picture so they can treat him however they want, because this guy is legitimate main event star talent. Main event level talent. He's a star. You can do whatever you want to him. So why not put Ziggler over him? Give Ziggler the rub. Ziggler's got his money in the bottom briefcase. Let's elevate him. Let's not make the same mistake we did last year with Daniel Bryan, where we beat him a lot and then he suffered for it. And only at post WrestleMania has he really got over with the whole yes, no, no stuff. Match 5. Miz versus Rey Mysterio for the IC title. I'd like to see Rey win. I don't think he will. Again, match should be good. Miz will probably win. It'll probably be a disappointing match because the way it will end, it'll be a stupid finish in my opinion. Make Rey look weak. Again, same thought process again. Someone who's on the bad side of WWE because he's been taking too much time off. They think, I think he's got all the right in the world to do it. If he's injured and he needs this time to recuperate and come back in the ring to work for you, give him all the time off that he needs, because he will come back and he will put on awesome matches. Truth and Kofi versus Titan Young. I really don't know where this is going. I mean, Titus O'Neil is still awful. Darren Young is still generic. Together they do look like a good team, I will give them that. Now they've lost Abraham Washington, what's going to happen to them? I think they may benefit, because him at ringside was taken away from the matches because he was talking over the announcers, they were talking over him. It was all a big mess. Now don't get me wrong, I liked AW. I thought they could have done something different with him that would have been good, but maybe had him on the commentary booth during their matches, that might have been better. But in this one, who knows? They might win. They might win the titles on this now that they've been bumped up to the main show. They might win the titles. Who knows? My thoughts on the AW matter, people have been asking me, is fair enough. WWE should have fired him. If they thought what he said was out of line, then fair enough, fire him. A lot of people have been drawing up comparisons with stuff John Cena said, stuff Big Show said. The difference is, John Cena and Big Show are going to make your company millions of dollars. Literally millions of dollars, like AW claims to do in his promos. Millions of dollars, primetime players and all that stuff. These actually are the primetime players in John Cena and the Big Show. You can't fire them. Should they say to them, listen, don't say that kind of stuff? Of course, but they can't fire them. The difference with AW is he's not got an established place on the card, so he cannot afford to rock the boat. It's like anyone new into a job. You cannot go in there rocking the boat. You'll get sacked straight away. Whereas the boss, he has that bit of leeway. Some upper management, they've got that bit of leeway, and that's what Cena and Big Show have. They have that little bit of leeway. Obviously they can't go overboard, but whatever. AW's been sacked. Hopefully it'll go on to better things. And that's it, I think. That's all the matches I've got down here. What do you guys think of the card? What do you guys think of the show? Now, looking back on all those matches, they all should be pretty good. The United States title match, the IC title match, the World title match. Oh, that was another thing. The World title match was supposed to be on there. Sheamus versus Del Rio. Now, Booker T cancelled it on SmackDown last week, or via tout or whatever. Will it be put back on the pay-per-view? I believe it will. I believe Del Rio may win. Actually, no, I can't really say that. Will he win? Will he not? I hope he does. I like Del Rio. I really do like Del Rio. It might derail Sheamus' push a little bit, But I don't think it will. I think if Sheamus does lose, it'll make him look that bit stronger when he's coming back and hunting for that title. The strong babyface you want to get behind, not the Cena type who's got the title and you're like, oh, go away. Know what I mean? So yeah. What do you guys think of the show? Like I was saying then, I think this will be a good show. The IC title match will be good. US title match will be good. Ziggler match should be good. The WWE title match should be good. Have you noticed there's no women's matches on here? They've really toned down the women's wrestling lately as well. I may do a video on that soon because that's a relevant issue. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please tell me your thoughts down below. Give me a like. Give me a dislike. Whatever you want. Subscribe up above if you haven't already. And with that, thank you very much for watching. I will see you very soon with hopefully a SummerSlam review. See you later.